Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video, a Final Fantasy Rave Exodus video, and this is a foolproof guide in order to achieve a 99 clear. So, first of all, Ling will have nothing in her base form, except for Call of the Wild and Philosopher's Stone Seeker. If you don't have that, Gonbala Lilies would probably be okay. In her Brave Shift form, her STMR, but anything that has high tide on it is fine. Luminous clothes. And all these things here at TMR. No vision card. And the reason why you don't want anything in her base form really that gives HP is because you want lower HP than Sephiroth, so that she'll would be the one that dies on turn 3 or 2, whatever it is. Sephiroth has Arden's TMR. If you don't have Arden's TMR, that's okay, but it is helpful. And in his Brave Shift form, we have switched over to mainly having Beast Killer as the main focus because it's just too hard to gear 2 killers on him without Tifa's team or Tifa's vision card, which I'll be putting in the dungeon for sure next time. Cacteria has nothing on except for her team art, but you don't need it. No vision card or anything like that. She's not here for damage. She's just here for buffs and breaks and stuff. C card has Saintly Castle and Miracle Shoes in his base form. We have No Matter the Cost vision card that is obtainable for free. Well, I say free, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not something you need EX1 to get. You have Summer Whip. We have all these things here. I'm not going to really go too much into the actual items because screenshot this or pause the video, whatever you can get to this. This is okay. So this is fine that he won't die from this, so that's good. King Behemi is auto gear for defense, except for the indestructible light. And in his Brave Shift form, I actually did a little bit extra gearing with killers, but other than that, nothing much else. And actually that Gambit's not even needed. Carton also has Summer Web equipped, Garden Battle Lilies, and also Philosopher's Stone Seeker. And this vision card is only for attack. You can have anything you want. In his Brave Shift form, hopefully you can get the Dragon Claw Plus if you haven't already. And he's geared for mostly Beast Killer, because that's what we can get the most of, 300%. So that's what we should be working on, because we're buffing Beast Killer more than Dragon Killer because of Ling. So with that being said, this is the foolproof guide. Let's get into it. So first turn is very important to start off with Cacteria because you can do the Unfaltered Dissolve. And then we're going to go ahead and do 10,000 needles, and you can do Thorn Punch, or you can do another 10,000 needles at 110,000, whatever it is. That's fine. C card is going to shift, and this is the most crucial part of the entire run, pretty much. Double cast, cover, and Earth Grunt. You need to use Earth Grunt or else you will not get past turn 1. King Behemi is going to... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Whoops. You can actually use Napi as a replacement for King Behemi. Because Napi's Earth Amp is actually better than King Behemi's. So if you have Napi at EX1, you're good. If you don't, like me, if you're Napi a sec at EX0, like mine, then you're all set. Oh, he doesn't need a shift yet. Go ahead and use Curse Gift and 2 times Haunting Barrage. This is all just for Ling getting her LB filled, hopefully. I think that's enough. So we're gonna go ahead and use Hunter Stance, Dragon Dancer, and I believe we're also using Rally. Yeah, we're using Rallying Dance. Sephiroth is going to use his Grandis and 2 times Purging Blade. He could have also helped fill the Lumber's crystals if we didn't get all of them that turn, but oh, we didn't get all of them. Okay, so there's a few there as well, so that could have helped. So he will survive. For this instance, it doesn't matter how much earth resistance he has because he's getting so much anyways, but typically if you are absorbing an element, you typically don't want to have the resistances for that element because then you'll get more HP, but I mean, you see how much HP we're getting, it doesn't matter. But that's usually how that should be going on. Anyways, Cacteria is going to go ahead and now use the... Well, you can do that if you want, but the main thing here is using the Armor Breaking Needle, and then... Well, actually, you need to use Armor Breaking Needle Thorny Teamwork, and also Hollow Desert. Seacard is going to use his Brave Shift Lone Burst. King Behemi is going to shift, triple cast, 2 times Royal Rake, and 1 Meteor Shield. Carton is going to shift and use his Magnus. Sephiroth is going to shift and use his LB. Make for that to go through so it doesn't mess up any of the chaining. Okay, we're ready to go. Sometimes the chain does break for some reason, by the way, I've noticed. Not this time, but... And we got to the threshold, even if you get bad variants, it's okay. So shift over, back to base form on Ling, and use her base form Lone Burst. So she'll die, that's okay, that's more than fine, that's better than Sephiroth dying, because in my other attempts, that's why it took so long, is because Sephiroth was the one that was dying, but now Ling is dying, and that's okay. It's perfectly fine for her to be dead, because Sephiroth won't lose his stacks now, which is great. Fantastic, actually. King Behemi is just going to go ahead and do triple cast of that, Royal Frenzy, and he doesn't have to do anything. We're going to go ahead and use double cast, and we're going to shift back over, sorry. We're shifting back over, and we're going to use Dragon Dancer, and we're also going to use Celestial Dance for Sephiroth. Sephiroth is going to queue up his Lone Burst. Cacteria has nothing to do because there really isn't anything, right? The only reason for Cacteria to do anything is if you want to build her up for damage, is if you get to like maybe like 2% or 1% or something and you need to do a little bit more damage. So then these two could do something in terms of getting rid of him once and for all. But anyways, it should be good. Yep, there it is. So turn 3 clear, foolproof, very easy. King Behemi could be not be. A little hard to replace Carton, but you could potentially use Laura if you have her, or if you don't have Laura, you could use someone, Bolting Strike user with high modifiers, perhaps? Really? I'm not picking that. So that's the clear, guys. It's not as amazing as my first, my other one, the castle, but it is definitely obtainable. I've done this attempt many times, at least 5 or 6 or maybe even 10 times. I lost count, and it's the same exact result every single time. Literally the only RNG is the Ling Lone Burst crystals at the very beginning, but yes, you have three chances to get full crystals, and if you don't, just reset. You have tons of orbs to use it on, and if you have Dragon Brush, you have no problems at all. You'll get it, no problem. I don't have Dragon's Brush, so I have to make myself a little. It has to be a little harder on getting that done, guys. But anyways, that's about it for the video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. If you have Kresnik, that will also work because it does a light imbue to the enemy, so you could replace C-Card with anyone else. And that's it. So thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you. I hope this helped out like last time, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.